Alright, so we're going to pre-weave this racket. So first I'm going to get the right amount of string for the mains. And the way to do that, if you're pulling it off of a reel, or you just want to get as accurate as you can. Since this is a 16 by 19, I'm going to go ahead and measure 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what I did was I measured from the tip to the throat, from the head to the throat, and so I have 8 right here. So then what I'll do is I will just kind of follow the string along. Like that. So basically doubled it. And I added, what I ended up doing is adding just a tiny bit, but that's how I measure for the mains. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and pre-weave, and because this has 6 holes on the bottom, the center loop will be on the bottom. So I'll go ahead and put both the sides in at the same time, and then I'll loop it up here and pull them all the way through. Unlock my base, and then I'm holding them tight so that they're up here, and while I'm doing that I'm positioning my clamp as close to the frame as I can, not going too low. And as you notice, it doesn't go down all the way, it goes a little bit, and then I'll put my starting clamp back here, and I have my tension set. And now I'm going to pull the first main, and I'm going to clamp on this side, and now I have my first main clamped. And so at this point, this makes it a little bit easier because now you're not going to be able to go backwards with the string when you're pulling later. So what I'll do is I'll take this side, I'll pull it through, and this will not be the side that I will be pulling right away, but it will be later. So because this is where there's no tension, so this will be my next pull. So I'll leave a loop, and then the rest of this basically I can pull through. Like that. And so there you go. Okay, then I can move to the other side, and this is the side that I started clamping. So I'm going to continue actually on this side. You could probably do either, but since I started this one and there's only one, since there's only one on this side, I will go ahead and continue to. And I'm going to actually be pulling it on this side because this is where the next, this is where I'm going to be pulling it actually on this side. Right, so my loop is going to be down here. So I leave myself enough to get all the way to the Diablo. And then I will put the rest of the string in the frame, and that's what we call pre-weaving the mains. And as you know, because I measured the string perfectly with what I need, it didn't quite go all the way to the end. But you have an idea that's so if you have more than the amount that I measured, you might be able to go a little bit farther. But okay, so now we actually start tensioning. So here we have the first one that we pulled. So we're going to go, in my case, I'm just going to go, 4 on each side. And now what I do is I take on this side and I just pull that through, and it comes through really easily, and I don't have to be putting a lot of strings in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to string the mains this way, with the pre-weave that I just did. And then I'm also going to string the same racket again with the mains without the pre-weave to see time-wise how much time did I actually save. Okay, so right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 tensioned. So now I'm going to go ahead and move to the other side. So now I've got my starting clamp I take off, and then I release that clamp. Okay. Then we go over here. I'm not able to get all the way, there we go. All right. Okay, so now we have 4 on this side. So now I'm going to go back to the other side, and we're going to pull this through, and at this time I can get a little farther with that one. Okay, and so I'm going to pull this one, and I have one left to pull on this side, but because that one actually I'm going to be adding 5 pounds to, and I'm going to be tying off, so I'm going to hold off on that one and just go back to the other side. So get that through here, kind of hold on to that one. Yeah, that didn't work. There was not enough string left there, so. Okay, so now I pull this one. Okay, got that one. So now we have these last 2 in here. So this is where I'm going to add my 10%. So I push my knot tension, put it as close as I can, and I'll be tying off down here, so I'm okay right there. And then I do the same thing with the other one. Always using the Diablo. Boom. So now we have them tensioned. I'm not going to knot here because I just want it to go to this point. So there you go.